Welcome back to my channel, Ask DeAvila Sadé, with your host, Dr. DeAvila Sadé, and I'm back with a new video. If you are new to my channel is all about mental health and Microlocs, and I'm bringing you a new Microlocs video. Also, if you're new to my channel, I have a complete playlist of my entire Microlocs journey, starting from install day all the way up to now. I will link it up here if you want to watch my entire journey, in case you're thinking about getting Microlocs yourself. So today's video is gonna be about ways to prevent getting product buildup in Lint. I have been locked for 3 years now, and I really have not had an issue with product buildup or Lint. Now, I don't know a 100% way to not get Lint in your locks, but I do have some measures that have helped me to not get a lot of Lint or product buildup in my locks, and I want to make sure I can share those tips with you. As you can see, my hair is in a retwist right now. Got a little asymmetrical Bobbiana, but if you look closely, not too close, but if you look closely, you cannot see any lint in my hair. I did dye my hair, so I will preface that I did dye my hair back in April, but even then I didn't have any lint in my hair, and the only time I get product buildup is along my edges. So yes, let me get into the tips that can help you prevent product buildup and lints in your life. My first tip is to have a consistent wash routine. I am a person that truly believes that you need to be washing your hair frequently. Now, frequency is dependent on your hair and how you know your hair. I like to wash my hair once a week or once every 2 weeks. I like to keep a clean scalp, but only because I was diagnosed with seborrheic dermatitis a few years ago when I first got my locks installed. So I'm very particular about, making sure that I take care of my scalp. But it's super important that you have a wash routine, whatever, even if it's once a month, sticking to a routine. One, it is able to clean out any of that buildup around your edges or on your scalp, so you're less likely to have product buildup. And if you did get some lint in your hair, you're likely to wash it out. So always keep a consistent wash routine. My second tip is having a clarifying shampoo in your wash routine. I love being able to have like a complete great wash routine, and it starts off with me using the clarifying shampoo. You can use any clarifying shampoo. Right now I'm using the Suave one. I think it's like $2 if you go get it at the store. I just wash my hair one time with it, and then I follow it up with a moisturizing shampoo. And if you want to see a video of my up-to-date wash routine or what products I'm using, just drop it below and I'll create a video for that. But yeah, make sure that you have a good clarifying shampoo. You can use the Suave. I also like Pattern's cleansing shampoo. I really like that. It's just a little bit more on the expensive side. But make sure you have a great clarifying shampoo in your wash routine. My next tip is also associated with wash day. I make sure I dry my locks with a black t-shirt. I do not use a white shirt, a white towel, anything, because what we know is that you're more likely to get lint from your towels or from your shirts. So I always make sure that I use a black one, just in case a little lint decides to get into my locks while I'm drying my hair. But if you look at any of my wash day videos, I'm following up with the same 2 black t-shirts. So always make sure that when you're drying your locks, you are drying it with a black towel or a black t-shirt. I wouldn't recommend using the towel at all. I'm a black t-shirt connoisseur. I like to be soft with my locks. I don't like to be too rough, but make sure that whatever you use, it is black. The next tip I have for you, I always wear my bonnet. Now, I know you've probably seen so many people say, wear your bonnet, wear your bonnet. They are not lying to you. I wear my bonnet even when I'm just lounging around the house. When I'm just watching TV and I'm on the couch or I'm in the bed, I will always have my bonnet on. I rarely let my hair hang out around the house if I'm not working. So I always say, make sure you wear a bonnet. Your bonnet protects your edges, it protects your hair, and it keeps the lint out. So if you are having a lint issue, and as the longer your hair gets, the more you're more likely to have a lint issue. You need to be wearing your hair up in your bonnet or in a scarf. Just make sure that you're protecting your hair. I like to do it because, one, now that my hair is getting long, when I'm cooking, my hair like to get all in in the way, it's trying to get in the food, just nasty. So I have to, even when I'm cooking, I'm wearing a bonnet because my hair is getting to the point that it's getting that long. And also because I just don't want it snagging on anything. So the longer your hair gets, the more likely you are to get lint. So put it up. I also don't like doing ponytails a lot. I will do one, but I'd rather just put my hair in a bonnet than to put it in a ponytail. Another tip that I have for helping with product buildup or lint is I like to cleanse my edges with a wet towel or a wet cloth or a wet t-shirt. That's something I do. I don't do it every night, but I might do it once or twice a week. When you're wearing edge control, or even with me, I'm using the Rogaine foam on my edges right now. I've been using it for a little bit over a month. The foam will leave like a little residue after a couple of days of applying it because I apply it twice a day. So sometimes I have to go in with just a wet towel, and I'm very, very gentle, and I am just brushing out that product. And that has helped me to not get product buildup along my edges at the front of my hair. So I will always say maybe once or twice a week, go in very gently with a wet t-shirt or a wet towel and clean your edges to help prevent that product buildup. My next tip on how to help is to use a water-based leave-in conditioner. Do not use cream. I know that's kind of contradictory because I do use a cream-based conditioner or deep conditioner when I'm doing my wash day, but I am telling you, when it comes to a leave-in, the first ingredient needs to be water. Like, it needs to look clear. So whether you're using rose water or whether you're just using another, like the As I Am Jamaican castor oil water, just make sure that it's liquid. You're less likely to get product buildup because it's clear, and it still has the nutrients that it needs to hydrate and moisturize your hair without you having to worry about the buildup. So I'm always gonna suggest, if you use a leave-in, you're using a clear liquid leave-in. Now, of course, I just told y'all that I do use deep conditioner on my locks. And if you are going to use deep conditioner on your locks, make sure that you rinse your locks out thoroughly. I will rinse my locks out for 5 to 10 minutes with cold water, just sitting under the sink, just making sure the water is going through my locks, squeezing it, and that has helped me to not get product buildups connected to using a cream-based deep conditioner. So I always say, if you're gonna use anything cream-based, make sure you're washing it out thoroughly. Like, it can't be like our loose natural hair where we can kind of stay under there for about like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. I say give it 5 to 10 minutes, and that has helped me to make sure I thoroughly get all of the conditioner and the deep conditioner out of my locks. My next tip kind of goes along to what I said earlier when I told y'all that I wear a bonnet often around the house. You should put your hair up again often. Whether it's a style like this, a lock bob. So my hair is a bra strap length, but I have it in a lock bob. So choosing a style where your hair is up majority of the time, or you can also use a ponytail holder, a scrunchie, but try not to let your hair just hang down all the time. I know it's like, I love the hang time, it looks good, and it does, but honestly, it's gonna catch more lint because it's down more. So just find a way to keep your hair up, but keep it cute. So it could look like doing a halo braid or a halo twist. It can look like any cute styles that you and your loctician, or you yourself, if you're a DIY individual, can do that is still cute, but it's not touching your clothes. Even granted, you see that my lock bob is touching my clothes because my hair is just getting long at that point. But I would say make sure you keep your hair put away at least the majority of the week. Now, a tip that I'm about to give you that I have not done myself is an apple cider vinegar rinse. If you have so much buildup that even when you wash your hair, you're still having residual buildup still in your locks, I would suggest trying an apple cider vinegar rinse. I have personally never tried it, but I do want to try it one day. I feel like the benefits are so amazing as far as it strips everything out of your locks. But I would definitely suggest doing that, and maybe doing that once a year or once every 6 months could be helpful. But I've seen a lot of people with locks do it, and their locks look so refreshed. So that could be a great thing for you if you're already past the point of not being able to prevent having lint or product buildup. This could be your chance to have that restart. Last but not least, my final tip to help with lint or product buildup, and it is more so like, it's not necessarily a helpful tip to prevent it, but hey, I will say dye your locks. And it's like, what? Girl, what? You've been telling us for months that the worst thing you ever did was dye your locks, and I did. But not dyeing my locks back black. To me, you can use a semi-permanent or you can use a permanent black. I have not had any issues dyeing my hair black. So if you know that you're not gonna try to go lighter, then go ahead and dye your hair. But even if you decide to go lighter, it shouldn't matter what color you use. But when you dye your locks, most likely it's gonna cover the lint and any product buildup, or at least I don't know about the product buildup, but mostly the lint. So if all else fails, you can always dye your locks. Then after that, start using these tips to help prevent future lint from getting in your locks. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have your own tips for preventing product buildup or lint, please drop it down below in the comments so we can share great ideas, because I might not have used all the ideas that are out there. So please drop them below. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Again, I have chronicled my entire Microlocs journey from install day to now year 3. So go ahead and check that out in any of my other videos. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DeAvila Sadé, TikTok, Dr.DeAvila. I am on there with short-term content. So yeah, follow me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!